A quick peek into the locker room as the players get set for the game ahead, looking to make a big splash here tonight. Thursday night, the best night of the week for NBA basketball. Hi there, everybody, and thanks for being with us on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson with Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. Allie LaForce with us on the sidelines. All right, a moment to check out some numbers for John Collins.
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
So here's the Clippers starting group. Collins at power forward, Zubats in the middle. Harden and Dunn, they man the backcourt. And it's Leonard in at small forward. And for the Nets, Porter Jr. and Clowney in at forward. Terrence Mann is out there with Dimon. And it's Claxton in at the center position. Here we go, Grant. This is game 1 of this series between these two squads.
I can't wait, B.A. It should be very interesting. These teams might not want to show their whole hand in game 1. Keep some surprises up their sleeves.
Here's Clowney. Pass to Porter. To the middle. Zubats with the steal. Dunn, the pass to Collins. 13 feet out. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Yeah, a high degree of difficulty on that one. Collins, a supremely talented offensive player.
On the wing man, defended by Dunn. Outside Porter. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Dimon. Shoots over Harden. Collins with the rebound. And so it's Collins who brings up the ball for the LA Clippers. Now here's Harden. Fires from deep. Brooklyn pulls it in. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Jordi Fernandez. We talked about Kawhi Leonard and how much his experience plays a role. He mentioned when you have a guy like Kawhi, you can take one aspect of his game, but he's so skilled and experienced that he will find another way to beat you. They've got their hands full with the vet. Back to you.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Here's Harden, following the 3 by Brooklyn. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Pass to Clowney. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. Here's Dimon. His last outing, he had 18 points. Goes back up. Then he takes it up and lays it in.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Harden, the pass to Leonard. Back to Harden. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to be on Terrence Mann.
Well, you know, Harden will do that every chance he gets. He cleverly goes into the defender looking for the contact to draw the foul, and nobody does it better.
That's good from Harden. Well, we have a chance to hear from Shams Charania. He's calling in right now. Shams, great to have you on, bud.
Hey, guys. This past summer, Chris Paul returned to the Los Angeles Clippers in what I'm told could be a farewell tour with the team. And he's joined up once again with James Harden, and Paul spent a large portion of his decorated career with the Clippers. If this is truly the final ride for Chris Paul, guys, it's very fitting to have him back home in Lob City.
A future Hall of Famer, no doubt. All right, Shams, thank you for the report. Now here's Claxton. They look to him to score consistently, averaging around 13.5 a game. There's a screen. The 3. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Hey, good to get him going right away. I mean, those are the shots that really boost confidence.
Perhaps he's set for a big night. I mean, he can be a difference maker for him when he's on his game.
Here's Harden. An important scorer for this team, averaging around 25.5 a game. For 3, Collins knocks down the triple. Collins has got 5.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Porter's shot is off. The Clippers trail. Leonard inside. And the layup is good off the glass.
One thing about Leonard around the bucket now, because he's got those humongous mitts, it helps him control the rock like very few players can.
Here's Dimon, giving this team some energy, averaging a little over 10 points a game. Here's Clowney. Collins defending. Back to Porter. Beyond the arc. Rebounded by Dunn.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Inside. Outside for Harden. Lets it go from deep. And Los Angeles, another three.
You know, he does so many things well, James Harden. It's easy to forget that he's top 3 all time in most three-pointers made.
Here's Dimon to end the run. It's rebounded by Zubats.
Not his best work at all. This is a quarter he'd rather forget.
Dunn, the pass to Harden. Kicks it out to Collins. Leonard outside. Clock at 6. The shot by Dunn, no good. Nets trail by 4. Pass to Clowney. Here's Dimon. To the wing on the left. Back to Porter. Launches a 3. Drills it from deep. Porter's got his second bucket of the night.
How about that smooth shot from the arc for Porter? He's got such a confident release in deep range, too.
Here's Leonard. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
You think back to the prime years of Kawhi Leonard, Clark. He was absolutely dominant.
Yeah, he really was. I mean, so few wings could dominate the way Kawhi did when he was healthy and in his prime. I mean, he could score at all 3 levels, especially in that mid-range game. Absolutely lethal. And then defensively, he was a stopper. He would just turn people's water off. In his peak, he was as good as any two-way player we've had in the league. You know, when you talk Kawhi Leonard, you start with his defense, and I don't know if there's a better wing defender around. Open midi right there, that's letting the defense off the hook when you don't cash in.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Collins. And midway through the season, here's a look at the Western Conference standings right now. Taking a look at the Clippers. They're way down there in the conference, but still optimistic they can turn it around.
I think for Los Angeles, there's no doubt they feel the pressure mounting. I mean, failing to match those expectations from the start of the year is apparent.
And, you know, any fixes they've tried during the season have only compounded their problems.
And it's Dimon missing.
It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his way out of it. Might be time to work on the playmaking skills.
And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
And in the last 2 possessions, they've painted a picture of what not to do. Just way too loose with the basketball.
Outside man. Pass to Clowney. Outside Porter. Here's Dimon, defended by Harden. Here's the pick. Takes a 3. And that one's good. Dimon for 3. Dimon's got 5.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Now here's Leonard. He's got 5. To the inside. Here's Zubats. Out to Leonard. They get the rebound. Controls the rebound and the putback. And the Clippers lead by 3.
Zubats dominating on the offensive glass and getting one of his own there.
Here's Dimon, defended by Harden. Pass to Claxton. It's not going to go for him. Great D that time from Zubats.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. I mean, they're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now.
The shot by Dunn, no good. Brooklyn has gone 4 of 7 from three-point range here in the first. Pass to Clowney. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Porter.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
And stolen by Claxton. And here's Mann. Claxton, a screen on Leonard. Here's Porter. Now here's Claxton. Shoots over Zubac. And Claxton gets the bucket. Now here's Leonard. 5 points in the game. And so Ty Lue calls a timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to the Knicks.
Defensively, they weren't up to the task. Didn't play as a cohesive unit, and it really hurt them.
And, you know, that's all about effort, and I'm sure their coach let them have it for the lack thereof.
Brooklyn, Williams has checked in for Clowney, and it's Thomas in for Mann. Here's Lopez, and right now he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. Washington finds Christie. Back to Washington. Just 5 on the clock. Launches it from deep. Rebounded by the Nets.
The only time he should take a shot like that, shoot around.
Exactly. I mean, that shot is one he shouldn't even think about taking.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
Here's Washington. Over to the wing. Lopez passes to Washington. Got a hand on it. Outside, Williams. Here's Dimon. He's got 5. Pass to Thomas. And he can't get that one. Christie with some nice D. Clippers trail by 3. Down low. Batum gets the bucket.
Far from just a perimeter shooter. I like seeing Batum go to work in the painted area.
Here's Dimon. Thomas with the ball. 6 to shoot. Soft touch off the glass. And the Nets lead by 3.
He's got a knack for finishing inside. That's easy money.
And Grant, the Nets have shown the capacity to rebuild quickly in the past.
Yeah, playing in a big market helps, but they've pivoted decisively from their Big 3 era and have the picks and flexibility to make moves.
Well, when you've got Porter's length, this is what you can do. It makes it easy to get to the rim for the throwdown.
So it's Los Angeles now. Outside Christie. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
1:24 left in the first quarter. Outside, Williams. Pass to Dimon. And he's going for the lob. And then Porter with the dunk.
Beautiful catch and flush right there by Porter Jr. gliding into that alley-oop.
And here's Christie. Out to the right wing. Here's Washington. Porter pulls it in.
He just couldn't finish the job that time, and too bad, because it was a nice look.
Pass to Dimon. Claxton a screen on Lopez. No one covering. And now it's an 8-point Brooklyn lead.
Leading the charge. What a huge quarter for him.
The Clippers shooting an impressive 47%. Now Christie. Washington outside. Drains the triple.
And Washington takes pride in being aggressive, including rising and firing like this.
Thomas outside. And he gets the bucket. Thomas has got his second basket of the night.
That lack of defensive intensity is not going to stop a player of his caliber from scoring.
And so it's Brooklyn closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Brooklyn.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
And I've also liked how they've attacked the opposition off of turnovers. I mean, just making them pay for every mistake out there.
Cam Thomas out there with Traore. Then it's Zaire Williams. Then there's Sharp. And it's Wolf in at the 4 spot. That's the Nets 5 as we get into the second quarter. And he banks in the layup. Harden's got 5 points in the quarter.
Guys, it's hard to shake Harden off his game. He's so strong and skilled. He keeps his balance right where he needs it.
And Brooklyn with possession here. This game against Los Angeles here. Their first look at the Clippers. Thomas outside. Over Christie. 6 on the shot clock. And there's another one for Brooklyn.
Well, for Cam Thomas, the mid-range is almost an extension of the layup.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thank you, guys. James Harden is very comfortable at the controls of the Clippers offense, and Coach Ty Lue said he sees the game how I see it, from a point guard's point of view, a coach's point of view, how teams are playing us defensively, how we can capitalize and take advantage of it. Back to you guys.
A tremendous IQ. All right, Allie, thanks a lot. Here's Traore following the score by the Clippers. Now here's Sharp. No points yet. Here's Thomas. Good efficiency. He's drained 4 out of 5.
They're fearless. Cam Thomas doesn't let defense affect him at all.
Clippers trail by 4. Outside Christie. Up top Harden. 23 points his last outing. Outside Christie. Puts up a 3. And it's Harden. That time on the assist by Christie. Christie's got 3 assists tonight.
Harden with that catch and release, lightning quick.
They set the screen. Here's Wolf. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Nets need to get off a shot here. Here's Thomas for 3. Rebounded by Lopez. Los Angeles has gone 2 for 2 from the arc here in the second. Batum with a screen on Thomas. Outside Harden. There's the three. Brooklyn with the board. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing their last matchup with Orlando.
It was poor efficiency scoring the ball. They needed too many attempts to get their points.
Yeah, and I think they just seem to be a page behind, a step slower out there all game.
Well, Grant, for a late first-round pick, Cam Thomas is a certified bucket.
Yeah, B.A. He's got every shot in the book. And he's still rounding out the other aspects of his game. But if you need to score, that he can provide.
Now here's Harden. 13 points in the game. Here's Wolf, guarded by Batum. Oh, it's blocked by Lopez.
And that's where Lopez specializes. A great rim protector is he.
And Harden with the slam.
His hang time on the rim puts a sweet cherry on top, B.A.
It's a close game, and those displays of explosiveness can jumpstart a team.
And can put the other team on its heels. We'll see how it plays out.
And Brooklyn with possession here. The Clippers getting their last shot to go. And so the timeout by Jordy Fernandez here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Both teams will make substitutions. And looking at this last month, here are the NBA teams that have been outstanding at reading the opponents and picking their pockets. The Nets in 5th.
They've really gotten after it at the defensive end, and that's been generating turnovers.
Here's Clowney. He's coming off a 10-point game against Orlando.
And he really contributed on defense. Brought the intimidation with 2 big blocks.
And in today's NBA, it seems like everyone has a three-point shot, Clark. That didn't used to be the case.
You're exactly right, B.A. In the good old days, way back in the day, threes were mostly for specialists. It just shows you how much the game and the players have evolved.
That's good from Porter.
Well, he's a reliable scorer. He's an effective rebounder. He's improved defensively. There is a lot to like about Michael Porter Jr.'s game.
Porter hits them both. Well, Grant, last season, the Nets retired number 15, the jersey of Vince Carter.
Yeah, half man, half amazing. In his half-decade in New Jersey, making 3 All-Star teams, 2 as a starter, and joins his former teammate Jason Kidd amidst the 7 jerseys we see hanging above us.
And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter. Lopez, the screen. Three-pointer, Harden. Lets it go. And it's Lopez. That time on the assist by Harden. Harden's got 3 assists tonight.
Lopez is really dangerous as a shooter if you give him space to catch and then shoot.
And the Nets with possession here. Thomas outside. Pass to Porter. The three ball. Sinks the tray. Porter's got 18 points in the game.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor space.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Now here's Leonard. He's coming off a 25-point game against the Knicks in New York. 5 on the clock. Over Williams. Oh, Williams with the block. To the paint. Here's Porter. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Porter's got 7 now in this quarter.
And you know Porter Jr.'s teammates are just loving the role he's on, and they're going to do everything they can to keep him rolling.
Here's Harden. Back to Leonard. It's good. Off the assist from Harden. Harden's got 4 assists in the game.
That was some slick passing from Harden on that one.
Thomas with the ball. Give him 8. Pass to Clowney. Outside Porter. And he makes it on the layup. Porter's got 22.
All game long, he's been getting to his spots, and the defense has yet to adjust.
Clippers trail by 3. On the wing, Harden. Lets it fly. Leonard can't get that one to fall.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
The shot. Porter's shot is off. The Clippers have gotten 7 of 12 shots to go here in the second. Brown passes to Sanders. And here's Harden. 15 points in the game. Clock at 4. Pulls up on the wing. Can't get it to fall. That miss makes him 5 for 9. Brooklyn leading by 3. Porter the pass to man. Here's Thomas. This one for 3. Good. 5 for 9 shooting so far.
And Thomas right there just did a great job making himself available, getting to his spot, ready to fire.
Los Angeles has got 3 of 5 to fall from beyond the three-point line in the second. And so Ty Lue calls a timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Some changes for Brooklyn. Claxton comes in for Williams. Dimon comes in for Thomas. And then for Los Angeles, Ivica Zubac's checked in for Lopez. Collins comes in for Brown. And it's Dunn in for Harden. So it's Los Angeles now. 6-point game. Zubac passes to Sanders. Here's Leonard. Collins outside. 4 on the clock. Fires the 3. The shot by Dunn, no good. Nets leading by 6. Here's Mann out to the right wing for 3. Dimon. And again, it's Brooklyn from deep.
And that's on the defense, giving him a decent look. That's his shot.
The Clippers have gotten 7 shots out of 14 attempts in the second quarter. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Back to Leonard. Shot to stop the run. Kawhi, too strong inside.
Oh, it's not easy trying to guard Leonard inside. I can tell you that, guys. I mean, he's so good at using his body to get shots up over the defense.
Not the tallest center in the league. He more than makes up for it with those crazy hops.
Clippers trail by 9. Now done. No made baskets yet. And he's going for the oop here. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
Zubac's doing major damage. Check that rim out, folks.
The Nets have gotten 8 of 13 shots to fall in the second quarter. Pass to Porter. The 3 is up. And it goes. That makes him 9 for 13 now.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc. Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
Now here's Porter. He's got 25. Pass to Clowney. Back to Porter. Clock is at 3. For 3, Demon. Rebounded by Kawhi Leonard.
Despite his struggles to heat up and get going, the lead still remains intact.
And here's Collins for 3. Knocks down the long J. Now just a 5-point Brooklyn lead.
They're making a few more threes this quarter, trying to cut into that deficit.
Inside. Back to man. Collins with the rebound. Collins has got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to Sanders. And here's Dunn. Leonard on the wing. Great D that time from Porter.
A good scorer around the rim. He is met there by an irresistible force.
Now here's man. The 3 is up. It's rebounded by Zubac. Zubac has got 4 rebounds now. Collins right side. To the inside. Leonard. Great D that time from Porter.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights that bucket is automatic.
And that one's good, man.
Growing into more of a passer, MPJ getting that assist.
And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. They trail by 7. Collins outside. There's 47 seconds left in the first half, and the Clippers miss again.
Well, he keeps taking shots and keeps missing. At what point do you get others involved?
Porter gets the bucket.
Boy, he's been a monster this quarter, carrying the load for sure.
Dunn outside. Collins outside. Leonard outside. Pass to Zubac. Chalk up 2 there. Zubac has got 8.
This is where Zubac looks to score from. I mean, he's much more effective the closer he is to the basket.
Outside Porter. Here's Dimon from outside the arc. The shot that time not on target. And so that brings the first half to a close. Brooklyn out in front, leading by 7. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
Hey folks, welcome to the halftime show. A lead right now in this one for the Brooklyn Nets.
They've made it fun to watch. Some of the best players in the world doing what they do best, Ernie.
Yeah, when everything clicks, it can be the most beautiful game on earth. 5 guys with one mission. And now, you know it, you love it. Time to see what fans are saying on social media. Here's a good one. Shaq Can't Dunk 32 wants to know, how do you guys deal with internet trolls?
Well, first of all, that's the most ridiculous name I've ever seen.
I thought it was pretty good, actually. I got a good chuckle.
Kenny, let me see your phone. Did you send that?
Jack, there's 0 chance I'd ever let you touch my phone. No way.
Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. One of the stories here, Michael Porter getting it done today.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
Here's Harden. So, on the floor for the Clippers. Harden and Dunn, they man the backcourt. Collins at power forward, Zubac's in the middle, and it's Leonard in at the 3, the small forward.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
And it's Dimon missing.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there, and of course that one was just crazy.
Collins a screen. Harden from outside. The offensive rebound. Second chance effort. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
He's really clever at getting his body into defenders.
Well, Grant, you look at James Harden's capacity to generate offense. He is still at an elite level.
Yeah, a virtuoso with the rock. Even as he slows down, his ability to change pace keeps defenders off balance and creates for himself and others. It's just a thing to marvel at.
That's good from Harden. Of all the accolades James Harden has racked up, what do you think he'll be most remembered for, Clark?
You mean aside from his beard, which is pretty impressive as well as his game? I mean, I think his scoring ability, the way he did it, he was one of the first to really kind of master that step-back 3 against good defense. His ability to get to the rim, draw fouls, and make plays for others. I think all of that is part of what we will remember about James Harden.
Here's Dimon. There's a screen. Pass to Claxton. Shot clock at 5. Takes the 3. Man, misses. Clippers trail by 3. Collins passes to Harden. Back to Collins. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Here's Zubac for the tie. Outside for Harden. 3-pointer. Gets the 3 ball to go. Harden's got 20.
And you know when Harden gets cooking now, you got to keep giving him the ball. He's an excellent scorer, and he can really get buckets.
Here's Dimon. Give him 8. And here's Porter outside. That shot missing. Oh, solid D from Leonard.
Ice cold coming out of the half. That's 0 for 3.
Not going to go that time. Brooklyn has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Pass to man. Here's Dimon. And it's in there. Dimon's got 10 points in the game.
And that's got to be a relief. Finally getting something to go here in the second half.
Harden scanning the floor. Battles through traffic and lays it in. He's got 22.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, the Clippers last season inaugurating the Intuit Dome after for years sharing an arena with the Lakers. Kawhi Leonard said it helps having a home base for you rather than being a roommate. Coach Tyronn Lue said it feels so good to have a place to call your own and just call home. Back to you, BA.
And looking to protect it. All right, thank you, Allie. How about some numbers from the real NBA? Here are the free throw shooting leaders. Kawhi Leonard, number 1.
And you can't afford to foul this guy. If you send him to the line, he takes great pride in converting from there. The league leader in free throw percentage.
Here's Dimon. 10 points for him. From deep. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Leonard's got 4 rebounds now.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
Brooklyn, no good that time either. The Clippers have gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. To the middle. Here's Zubac. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
He's just an aggressive finisher there inside.
Hey, when you got bounce like that, you feel like you can take on anybody.
Fellas, that's exactly why they look to get him the ball around the rim. I mean, it's either a dunk or free throws every time.
Here's Porter, following the score by Los Angeles. Screen by Claxton from the arc. Porter gets the bucket. Porter's got 30.
He's been terrific offensively. You can bet they'll feed him down the stretch, that's for sure.
And so Ty Lue calls a timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Chance to look at the block shot numbers over the last few seasons for Nicholas Claxton.
Yeah, and his block averages have been trending the wrong way. But honestly, these numbers can be misleading. Sometimes guys just don't want to take a shot around you.
Zubac with it. He's got 12. Here's Harden. 8 makes out of 15 shots. He's got it going.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
The Nets have gotten only 2 of 7 shots to go in the third quarter. Here's Dimon. He's got 10. Here's Porter. And there's another one for the Nets.
Well, you must respect Porter Jr.'s scoring ability. I mean, he is terrific connecting from the mid-range.
Los Angeles has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Outside Harden from behind the arc. Sends it home from three-point land. Harden's got 27.
He's really picked up where he left off in the first.
Brooklyn trailing. Outside man. Pass to Claxton. Back to man. Screen by Claxton. Launches it. And again, it's Brooklyn from deep.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now here's Dunn. Still no points. Oh, and another 3 for the Clippers.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Here's Clowney. Pass to Porter. There's the triple. That shot, no good. Los Angeles has gotten 3 of 6 threes to fall in the third quarter. Leonard for 3. The shot, no good.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Here's Clowney, down low. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. Shot clock at 6. Here's Dimon. Rebounded by Dunn. The Clippers in the lead. Collins passes to Dunn. Now here's Harden. Tight defense on him. The drive by Porter. And then Porter with the dunk.
Like a lot of players, Porter Jr. is at his best when he's playing downhill, playing with speed, attacking the rim.
The Clippers have gotten 7 of 12 shots to drop in the third. Leonard inside. He's guarded by Porter. Leonard can't get it to go. For Brooklyn, they've gotten 5 of 12 shots to drop in the third. Here's Dimon. And he gets it to go. Dimon's got 4 points in the quarter. And here's Harden. 30 points in the game. Dunn outside. Leonard against Porter. The jump hook. And there it is for him. Leonard's got 12.
Skilled at getting inside and doing work down there. Kawhi Leonard is a confident scorer.
And so the timeout by Jordy Fernandez here. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. Thomas checked in for Michael Porter. For Brooklyn, they've gone 6 of 13 to open up this second half. Pass to Dimon. Oh, excellent D there from Harden. And Harden's got the ball here for the LA Clippers. Dunn outside. Three-pointer. And he stays with it. Now Harden from downtown. Pure from three-point range. And it's a three-point Los Angeles lead.
Capable of doing great damage from outside. For Harden, I think it's simply about shooting with confidence.
Thomas outside. Pass to Dimon. To the right side. Here's Mann. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Mann's got 6 in the quarter.
It's turned into a showdown here. Dueling from distance.
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
Now here's Leonard. He's got 12. Claxton with a rebound. Claxton's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Dimon. And here's Thomas. Six to shoot. The Clippers grab the miss. Zubac has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. To the paint. And Harden with the slam.
A proven score. When Harden gets into a flow like this, he can pile up the points.
Here's Mann. He's got 11. Pass to Clowney. For 3, Dimon. Rebounded by Dunn.
After knocking down a couple in the first half, he hasn't gotten a 3 to fall since.
Now Harden. Give him 35. Here he goes. And that one drops. Harden's got 37.
And credit his teammates for feeding him all quarter.
It's now a decade in the league for Chris Dunn. What's helped him stick in the NBA, Clark?
I think it's his defensive prowess, B.A., quite honestly. I thought he would be better overall, but defensively is where he's made his mark. He's terrific defending the ball, disruptive, and causes turnovers quite a bit. And usually he's drawing the top perimeter assignment every night.
So both teams changing it up here. Defense on our 2K leaderboard. Looking at the best when it comes to points per game allowed over the previous month. Number 1, the Nets. The Clippers, 4th.
And over the last month, both teams have been playing excellent defense, really working hard to prevent other teams from scoring a lot on them.
It's Williams, high post. Thomas finds Williams. Jacks up a 3. It doesn't go for him. The Clippers lead by 4. Inside and stolen by Williams. Pass to Wolf. Here's Dimon. A minute 58 left in the third quarter. Clock at 6. Outside, Williams. Off target from the baseline. Los Angeles has gone 4 of 9 from beyond the arc since the break. Back to Harden. Up top, Lopez. Outside Harden. There's a minute 26 left in the third quarter of the game. No luck on that one. Outside, Williams. Thomas outside. Over Christie. Thomas misses. Los Angeles leading by 4. Outside Harden. Outside Christie. Let's go with a 3. Yes, and a nice assist from Harden. Harden's got 5 assists tonight.
Not the best three-point shooter in the league, but he's got enough skill that you can't just let him fire it up.
And Thomas has got the ball here for the Brooklyn Nets. Pass to Dimon. Thomas against Christie. Thomas outside. Over Christie. It's good. He's 6 for 12 from the floor.
Oh, you gotta love the fight. Thomas going to work down low.
To the inside. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. Batum's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Yeah, showing a little versatility with their offensive attack. In the first half, it was about the 3 ball. In the second half, they've emphasized interior scoring.
Thomas outside. Pass to Dimon. The 3. Drops in the 3. Dimon's got 7 points for the quarter.
Good play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. The Clippers on top. They lead by 4. And time to step away quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And just a selfless decision from your 2-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
Yeah, and as a 2-guard, he's typically not a reluctant shooter, so it was really nice to see him orchestrating for a teammate instead.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Williams is out there with Michael Porter. Then it's Cam Thomas. Then there's Traore. And it's Wolf in at the center position. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Pass to Traore. Here's the 3. That one is off. Oh, excellent D there from Harden.
You wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the glass.
It's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
Nets trail by 4. Here's Traore. Thomas outside. For 3. The Clippers grab the miss.
The perimeter game has failed him thus far. Hit 1 from range in the first half, but nothing since.
Brown passes to Harden. Here's Christie. Yes, and a nice assist from Harden. Harden's got his 7th assist here tonight.
Well, you got to remember now, Harden, as good a scorer as he is not just a scorer. He's a shrewd dime dropper, too. I did not see that crossover coming. Neither did the defender, for that matter.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Fires the 3. Porter pulls it in. Porter's got 8 rebounds in the game. Batum against Thomas. Porter with a screen on Batum. Goes up on the wing. Thomas misses. The Clippers lead by 5. Brown looking around. Pass to Harden. 4-3. It's hauled in by Wolf. The Nets have gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. 2 open that time. Made it look easy. Porter's got 37.
You know, I think this is a shot Porter Jr. has to continue to knock down, because after all, he's out there to stretch the floor, so he's got to cash in from there.
Now here's Christie. Pass to Harden. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
Well, the coaching staff has to love what they're seeing on offense. There's so many assists because how this team is moving the ball.
And they've also been ferocious inside, really taking advantage in the painted area and making good on those chances.
And timeout called by Ty Lue. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. Brooklyn making a switch here. Claxton's checked in. And a switch here also for the Clippers. Leonard's checked in for Brown. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
During that last break, Coach Tyronn Lue had some advice for the team. Coach had a direct message for the team saying no matter the lead, no NBA game is ever over. Do not let your guard down. We'll see if they hold on.
Great work, Allie. Thanks.
The scoring ability Harden brings is unique and next level.
Nets trail by 5. And he lobs it up top. And then Porter with the dunk.
The great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected.
And I tell you what, guys, that's a big play to make in a close game. Potential momentum builder there.
So it's Los Angeles now. The Nets making their last shot. Leonard can't get it to go. Pass to Toure. Outside, Williams. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. Screen by Claxton. Thomas against Christie. Williams from long range. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
And he's usually thinking score first, but that time Thomas makes the smart pass to the ready shooter.
Lopez, the screen. Harden from outside. And the Clippers miss again. Brooklyn has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Toure. Back to Porter to take the lead. Christie with a rebound.
Defense practically daring him to take that shot in. It worked out for him.
And here's Leonard. Thomas defends. And here's Lopez from the arc. Claxton with a rebound. Claxton's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Toure. Back to Williams. Oh, got a piece of it. Lopez with the steal. Harden from outside. Brooklyn with the board. Claxton's got 6 rebounds here tonight. To the middle. And Claxton throws it down.
Oh, my! That's why we have those breakaway rims.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there.
Boy, that was a great dunk, and we've got a great game here.
Here's Harden. After the basket by Brooklyn. They still need this. And then Harden with the jam.
Strong, aggressive take that time from Harden.
The Nets have gotten 5 shots out of 9 to go in this fourth. Now here's Thomas. And Kawhi Leonard gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game. For the Clippers, Zubats. He's checked in for Lopez. John Collins comes in for Batum. And it's done in for Christie. On the wing, Porter. Pass to Dimon. 5 to shoot. Cash. Assisting on the play was Porter. Porter's got his 4th assist in this one. And the Clippers have possession. Dunn outside. And here's Harden. Fires for 3. Dunn, the pass to Harden. Six to shoot. Out to Leonard to take the lead. Brooklyn pulls it in. Claxton's got 7 rebounds in the game. Porter in the post. Leonard's there. Porter in the post. Leonard defending. Porter the pass to man. Overdone. Man misses. The Clippers trail. And he lobs it up. Oh, deflected. Leonard against Porter. Pass to Dimon. Lets the 3 fly. The Clippers grab the miss.
At this point, I'm not sure if it's the play calling or the player himself.
Count it. Good. It's all knotted up.
Dunn finishing in style, and the explosion to the hoop. Powerful.
The Nets have gotten 6 of 12 shots to go here in this 4th quarter. Now here's man for 3. Ooh, great D that time from Dunn. Collins left side to take the lead. And there's another one for the Clippers.
And this is a part of Collins' game that's really evolved, hitting jumpers and catch and shoot.
Brooklyn has gone 2 of 6 so far in the 4th. Outside man. Inside. Porter. And then Porter with the dunk.
This has been the story of the game, a battle fought on offense.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
And here's Harden. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. Dunn outside. Leonard outside. Oh, Leonard laces it in from distance.
That's a second-made 3, first of this half.
Nets trail by 3. Outside man. Pass to Dimon. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. And here's Porter outside. Hits the trifecta. Porter's got 44.
He's been laser focused here in the 4th. Only 1 miss out of 5 attempts.
Leonard outside. Back to Harden. The 3 ball. Clowney pulls it in. Clowney's got his 5th rebound in this one. And Jordy Fernandez calls timeout. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. Thomas checked in for Brooklyn. For Brooklyn, they've gotten 8 of 15 during the 4th quarter. Here's Dimon. Thomas outside. And they're pushing it up. And here's Collins for three. Claxton with a rebound. Claxton's got 9 rebounds now. Out to the wing. Here's Dimon. Porter a screen. And the call will be against James Harden. That's his first foul of the game. Here's Dimon. Claxton a screen on Harden. Just 5 to shoot. He launches.
Incredibly versatile at the defensive end. Kawhi Leonard can lock you down.
Collins right side. Harden outside. And that basket is good.
When you really need a score, Harden usually finds a way.
Man with it. Here's Porter. Claxton a screen on Leonard. A triple drop. Coming down the stretch. It's still anyone's game.
Incredible effort and energy on both sides. These guys must be gassed.
Now here's Leonard. Shoot from 12. Rebounded by Porter. Brooklyn has gone 4 of 9 from three-point range in the fourth. Thomas. Off on the layup. And so it's Collins who brings up the ball for the Clippers. Now Leonard. Harden outside. Here's Collins. Puts up the tray. It's money from deep.
Yeah, ready for the big moment. Collins believed in his ability to deliver the big-time shot.
Brooklyn trailing. Thomas outside. With the floater. Bucket.
Oh, my. Big points from Thomas. Never scared to take big shots.
Here's Leonard. 1:05 left in the final quarter. Six on the shot clock. Here's Collins. And the three misses. The drive by Man. Stolen by Collins. Now Zubac. Jams it home.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Jordy Fernandez calls timeout. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. Turning here to our analyst. What elements become the primary keys at this point?
With the time left, I think they've got to be looking for a quick shot here.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Here's Porter. Takes a three. Harden with a rebound. And now we've got an intentional foul.
Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
That's a good foul, though. I like that. I mean, clock management crucial at this time of the game.
He hits the first one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
A productive trip to the line right there makes this a 2-possession game.
And the Nets call time here. 16 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What do you think is going to be their best move at this point?
They're going to have to work fast coming out of the timeout.
Yeah, they're going to draw up a play here, I think, to get a shot right off of the inbounds pass and not waste too much time at all.
Porter. Now Claxton. Shoots a three. Knocks down the trifecta.
As a big, unless you're a dedicated rim runner, have to be some kind of threat from distance.
And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
But there was no time really to be selective. Stopping the clock was the priority.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so both free throws good, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Making all of those, putting this game in the refrigerator.
So a close game sees the Clippers taking this one. Just a gutsy performance on the road.
It really was. When this one was up in the air late, they showed how tough-minded they are as a team.
All right, let's go courtside to Allie LaForce with our player of the game. Allie, it's all yours.
James, when a game gets close down the stretch like this one did, talk about the mentality this team has to have.
Time to lock in. Time to lock in and get stops when we need to. Always got to trust in my guys to make the big plays, make the big shots, and we move on.
The trust paid off. Thanks, James.
All right, thanks, Allie. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. And as we leave you, here's a look at our player of the game, James Harden.